We have got the Vancouver Falcons. Vancouver Falcons in the in the predominantly white jerseys, the black pants, red trim. Saskatoon Buffalo in the black and white. Hand at the Saskatoon roster as the national anthem was playing. So we're still working on getting that straightened away. Saskatoon with it. That's number 12, Xavier LaBelle. Familiar name, I'm sure, to many Canadian hockey fans. Member of the Humboldt Broncos. And his story has been told many times. We won't belabor the point, but we will mention it again. Witka down in the corner, lost it. LaBelle turning behind his own goal. Vancouver, they'll try the little wraparound. That's stopped. And the ball is held against the back of the goal. In goal for Buffalo, Brandon Schatz. Of course, his brother Logan, also a member of the ill-fated Humboldt Broncos. And the Canadian Ball Hockey Association has named or set up an award a couple of years ago in honor of Logan, top junior ball hockey player in the country. It's picked off and dumped in by Terrell Drand. I've also got a handwritten copy of the roster. Drand or Drod? Sorry, folks. Working with what I got. That shot right on goal. Save is made. Cleared down the floor, and that'll be a flooring call against Vancouver. Nobody else can pick out my printing. I'm not sure why people think I can pick out theirs. Oh, that's all good. Third game of the day. We've got 6 tomorrow. Dumped in. Hustling back there. Getting to it. Van Giel. Shot. Save is made. Vancouver pinned in their own end right now. Marcel LaFortune gets it down the floor. Cleared away by Keller. And on goal. Shots, leaves it back there. Pass up at the blue line to Peters. Shot in by Sengier. Taken away Honan. Goes to the far boards. Again, kept in by Saskatoon. Looked pretty good in the early going. Again, in on the forecheck. Now it's Van Giel. Mitch Van Giel. Got it to the boards, back at the point. Long shot wide. Dial Got it back in his own end, then play it up ahead. Bouncing ball comes off the end boards out in front. Dangerously blocked by the defense. Great chance for Trevor Mainman. This guy can absolutely fly. Ken Mainman. Ball bouncing around, kept in. Now Vancouver get it only as far as center. Shot, big save. That was Justin D'Entremont who let it fly. Here's Mainman trying to track it down. Shots came out. It's touched up. There's going to be a penalty called. No, and the penalty will go. Well, let's see. Looks like 5-on-5, no penalty. Another couple of minutes, I'll get straightened away here. Vancouver in behind the Buffalo goal, trying to work it out in front. Mainman turning, holding off the defender, keeping him on his back. Ball is loose at center and in behind everybody. Chance for Saskatoon. The shot save is made. And that was Holden Knights with the chance. Right from the face-off, controlled Churchwell, Dylan Churchwell, off the boards and only as far as center. Kept in. Again, it is Saskatoon controlling it. They get it to the front of the goal. Shot did not get through. On it there is Mitchell. Mitchell back at the point, winding up, shooting it. Didn't get through was Monahan. Trying to get away, Shaden Dosanjh. Cross floor pass, looking for Daniel Vero. That was taken away by Evan Pasternak. And Saskatoon will slow things down. Justin Monahan. Really taking his time. Again, Saskatoon weak shot as set up in front was Brody Singer, and just didn't get much on it and sent down the floor by Vancouver. Senger behind the goal, working it into the corner, comes to the front of the goal. And jumping on it there is Alexander Wind, the goaltender for Vancouver, who has been fairly busy here early in this first period. 13:09 left to play in the first. Rung around the boards, holding it in, Pasternak. Or actually, that was Keller, 76. Down in the corner. Into the crease area, comes all the way here to the near boards. And a good defensive play by Garrett Van Giel to get the ball out. He went sliding out. LaBelle with a chance. Blocked before it got to goal. Whistle went. Referee out at center is called a hand pass. All right, we are set now. Long shot, save made by Wind. And finally, Vancouver come up with it. They'll bring it out. And whistle goes. Offside. Comes out. Saskatoon has it. Mitchell ahead. Shot save made by Wind as Grand was coming down the right side. Got another chance. That one was blocked by Bachmeyer. Fair. Pass up at the blue line, right on the stick of Brandon Knobs. Knobs gets to center, clears it in. They're saying he didn't. Well, it's not icing. It wasn't offside. Not sure. Herb Calcat tried to clear it in. That one went up into the mesh. So we'll get another whistle. And the officials will talk this one over. They're going to bring the face-off outside, saying it wasn't touched. Another whistle. They're having as rough a time getting this one going as I have been. But I think we're good to go now. In behind the goal, off the boards, jumping on it right away and getting a shot, stepping in. was Cal Catt as he came off that left point and got away a pretty good shot. Saskatoon will make a change. We're down to 10:19 to go here in period number 1. LaBelle playing it off the boards. Can't get it out. It'll be kept in back at the point by Dylan Churchwell. Shot right on goal. Save was made by Schatz. Churchwell diving in for it. Well, that wasn't Churchwell. It was Desange. And then it goes out of play. Not a whole lot of flow to this one yet. No score. 10:01 left to go. Face-off won by Saskatoon. The boards up ahead. Kept in by Vancouver. Brock Harrison couldn't get to it for Saskatoon. Comes out in front. And Brandon Schatz will cover that up. LaFortune won the faceoff for Vancouver, but it goes into the Vancouver bench, and yet another whistle. Off the boards and out by Pasternak, up at the blue line, brought in. Onside by Navrat. Near side, turning off the boards was Knights, and he got knocked down. Bodies falling all over the place. Navrat got the ball to Josh Laframboise, and his shot went over the top of the goal. Knocked down there and brought in by LaFortune. LaFortune in over the blue line. Gets it over to Churchwell. That's Jesse Churchwell. He and Dylan are out there. Dylan is number 12. Navrat. Now he'll bring it in onside. Backhands it down deep, and he'll head to the bench and get a change in for Saskatoon. Federico looking for Churchwell. That was batted down. That's going to be a glove pass. And we'll take a quick break. We need it. That was blocked. Having to hustle back in his own end is Lamontaire for Saskatoon. Hopped over the stick of Soroviak. Chris Soroviak gets it to Bachmeyer. Bachmeyer is checked, gets it to Soroviak. Soroviak surveying the situation. Off the boards, just gets it out over center. It'll be brought right back in again by Saskatoon. Drod, he lost it. Van Giel at center. Bachmeyer. Here's Mainman using that speed, coming in off the boards. Got a shot away, hit the side of the goal. Net has been dislodged. As Brandon Schatz was swimming around in the crease. We mentioned earlier about the speed of Trevor Mainman. There it was again on full display. Headed center. It's kept in. It ricochets around. That got through to goal. Shots had to make the save. That one is put wide. Tipped up ahead. Navrat. No, sorry, that's 34. Pumphrey gets hit. Penalty coming up as Pumphrey was knocked into the boards. And it will be a penalty against Vancouver. Now we just talked about Trevor Mainman and his speed. That time got a little too aggressive, and he's gone to the penalty box. Two-minute penalty to Trevor Mainman, so a power play for the Saskatoon Buffalo here in our final game of the evening from Huntington Hills Arena in Calgary. Knocked down at the blue line by Lamontier. To Pasternak. That shot off a leg wide. Brock Harrison. Lamontier. It's picked off and brought out shorthanded by Harp Calcat. Outmuscles Lamontier for the ball. Tried to cut in front. Lamontier cut him off at the pass. Big battle at the blue line. Pasternak got it in. Couldn't hold it. Stumped out. Brock Harrison back to get it. 1 minute to go in the power play. Harrison passes it in over the blue line. They gain the zone. It's tipped away. It's a shorthanded chance. Dosanjh kind of ran out of steam as he had to wait for the ball and shot it from a sharp angle. Missed the net. Brought in. Anderson. Anderson couldn't shoot it. They try and get it back to him. That didn't work, and it's cleared out. Pasternak tried to split the defense with the pass. It'll be, I think it missed everybody, so it'll be a flooring call against Saskatoon. 5:31 left. First period, no score. .20 seconds to go in the power play for Saskatoon. Right from the faceoff, it goes just wide of the goal. Pasternak. Get it across. Laframboise with a shot. That goes out of play. Penalty is over. We are back to even strength. 5:10 left to go here in the first. Face-off won by Vancouver. Federico tried to throw it around the boards. That was stopped. Senger. Mitchell with it. Mitchell. He's pushed to the boards. And Senger pushes back a little bit as he and Sean Fair went at each other. Fair using his speed. One hand on the stick. The ball goes up and out of play. Good work by Sean Fair. But nothing to show for it. wasn't done properly. We'll redo it. Fair into the middle, turning and shooting it was Mainman. Ended up going wide as it hit somebody in front. Good pressure here by Vancouver. Maybe their best shift of the game. Long pass off the boards for Harrison. Brock Harrison, weak backhand, comes out in front, rattles around, and then Wind will hold on to it. Didn't get much on it, but the ball stayed out in front of the Vancouver goaltender. Bounced around for a little bit. Nobody could get a stick on it. Wind eventually grabbed hold of it. 4:01 left in the first. Still waiting for our first goal in this one. Just 3 games today as we get started with these national championships. Great to be back after a 2-year absence. No championships held last year, of course, because of the COVID pandemic. This year, the Ball Hockey Association went to the teams and said, would you be willing to play, able to play? And most of the teams said yes, so they've gone ahead and held the national championships. We've got 7 teams in the men's A, 6 in the women's, and 5 in the Masters. Just great to be playing again and great to be back broadcasting again. Knights with a chance, threw it in front. Net has come off. So the whistle goes. We'll be back with the final 3:19 right after this. Face off to the left of Alexander Wind in goal for Vancouver. Navrat to take the face for Saskatoon. Face-off was won by Shaden Dosange of Vancouver. Vancouver doesn't clear the zone though. There's picked off smartly. Nice play there by Harp Calcat. He read that pass coming into the middle. Brought it, went the other way. Speaking of going the other way, here comes Saskatoon. That was a pass that got through to goal. More pushing and shoving along the boards, and the referee out at center has spotted somebody doing something wrong, and I think it's an indication of a high stick. Yes, it is. Ooh, high sticking. Stick penalties are 4 minutes in ball hockey. Slashing, high sticking, hooking, butt ending, spearing. I think that's number 7. No, it's not 78. I thought it was, but I see 78 is still on the floor, Evan Pasternak. So but it's 2 minutes against Saskatoon. Again, we're not getting the announcements in the stadium. That may change as the week goes on. But here tonight we are not. 3 games today to kick things off, all in the men's A. Tomorrow we'll start with 3 games in the Masters, starting at 9 o'clock local time, followed by a women's game, and then followed by 2 more games in the men's A. There's Smiter Kayla, the man, the myth, the legend, out on the floor right now for Vancouver, number 18. There's a great video posted on the Canadian Ball Hockey website a couple of years ago, profiling Smiter Kayla and his accomplishments in the game of ball hockey. So when I say the man, the myth, the legend, I say that respectfully. That pass just missed Mainman. Reached his stick out but couldn't make contact. Kayla out there with Federico. They are on the power play. And it was a 4-minute penalty. Still 2:40 left to go. Only a minute and a half to go in the period, and Wynn forced to hold on to it. Didn't want to do that, but really didn't have much choice with Navrat there cruising through the area. Looking for any kind of loose ball, shorthanded. Dylan Churchwell bringing up the floor on this power play. Lifts it high into the corner. Now they'll set up. Churchwell. He gets the return pass. Over to Jesse Backmeyer, and that was picked off and cleared out. Yep. Churchwell back to get it quickly. They'll bring it in over the blue line. He'll get the return pass. 35 seconds to go in the period. Churchwell. Kayla into the middle. Turning, quick shot. Big save made by Schatz as he robbed Sean Fear, who turned and got that shot away from the high slot. And it was a good shot. 15 seconds left. Churchwell shoots it in off the glove of Schatz into the corner. Fear's on it first. Back to Churchwell. 6 seconds. Crowd yelling, shoot it. He does. It's blocked. Rebound is there. That was also blocked as La Fortune had a chance. Good flourish to end the first period. There'll still be a minute 11 left to go in that 4-minute high sticking penalty when we come back to start the second period. And we'll be back. These intermissions are very short, so stay with us. I just noticed our scoreboard had second period written up there. It was a rough period to get started on. We will fix all that and come back, and we'll do a clean and perfect third period, guaranteed. We'll do our best. Back in a couple of minutes. Just a quick 2-minute intermission and we are back. No score. Saskatoon Buffalo, Vancouver Falcons. After 20 minutes of play, Vancouver will still have 1 minute, 10 seconds. Not quite sure how a second ran off the clock. It was 1:11. I looked up when the buzzer went at the end of the first, but it's 1:10 showing up there now on the power play to start the second period. We will play 2 periods. If you're just joining us, 2 20-minute periods at the Canadian Ball Hockey Championships. Smiter Kayla will bring it up. They need to get it in over the blue line, then they have half the floor to work with. He'll dump it in, allow Mainman to go get it. Mainman does. He's surrounded though. Comes around, it'll be kept in by Federico. He's got Kayla to his left, Mainman to his right. He comes to his right, gets it back. Doesn't shoot, now he'll go over to Kayla. Federico with a shot. That got through. Mainman looking for it, wide open, took it off the boards and was robbed by shots. I think the first one may have caught a piece of the post. See part of the crowd on hand here at Huntington Hills. Good crowd on hand for this game tonight. Good poke check, an effective one by Laframboise. Couldn't get it out though. Harp Calcat with a shot went off of one of the Falcons players and out of play. That goes out of play. We'll get another whistle. Ball goes high in the air, knocked down by Navrat. Laframboise couldn't touch it. Would have been a glove pass. He let it go. Play continues on. Kept in. Pasternak. Shot right on goal. Save made by Wind. Shot did not get through to goal. Goes to the far boards. Players battle for it there. It'll be kept in. Now it's brought out. Vancouver down the right side. Witka, he lost it. Dropped off. Amontier. Lifted down into the corner. Right through the crease it comes and out the other side. In behind the Saskatoon goal. Ball bounced around and cleared away, but not out. Long shot in by Churchwell goes wide. It's a hit down in the corner. No call. Saskatoon come up with it. Back at the point. Long shot in by Pasternak. Comes out in front. Is tipped just wide. Great chance. Off the boards. Pasternak will get back there first. Brought in. Harrison. That's Knobs. 81 for Vancouver. Said it was going to be a perfect second period. That's gone. Cleared down the floor, and that will be a flooring call against Saskatoon. So the pace picks up a little bit here at Huntington Hills. Ball comes right into wind. He'll hold on to it right from the face-off. Turning, getting it out was Laframboise, but all the way down the floor, so the face-off will come back down to our right. .16:02 is the time left on the clock. Still no score. Face-off win for Saskatoon. Monahan got it around the boards, out. Having to hustle back in his own end is Fedorko. Chasing him was Navrot. Navrot watching him. Fedorko taking his time and then some. Long pass up ahead, just hopped over the stick of Garrett Van Giel. That's onside. In behind the goal. Vancouver on it. Thrown in front, coming off the end boards. Churchwell had a go at it. The net has moved off of its proper position, become dislodged. And some players having words. The referee's whistle has gone. Face-off will stay in the Saskatoon end. So scramble face-off still in the circle. Now it goes to the boards. Churchwell back at the blue line. A shot comes in wide of the goal. In there first, Lamontaire. And out it comes. Pass, they tried to get it to Magnuson. Too far. 81, Brock Harrison. Either way, it's a flooring call against Saskatoon, just after 10 o'clock local time here. Lamontaire. Magnus. That'll come out over the blue line. Dial brings it in, but the referee over on the far side indicates it is offside. Xavier LaBelle. Up to Jesse Churchwell. He lost it. LaBelle gets there first. Griffin tried to play it off the boards. That was picked off by Kayla. Players collide at center. Knocking it down was Nicholas Ahonen. The Owl was poke checked, and back comes Saskatoon right in front of chance, and sliding to break that up was Dial. Long shot right on goal. The save is made by Wind. Another chance. Wind with another save. Saskatoon buzzing now. And Vancouver doing the smart thing, I believe, and just sending it down the floor. They need to get a break, and they are able to make a line change. Not like the rule if you have a flooring call, or in hockey you get an icing call, you can't make a change. At some levels, some you can, some you can't. Ball hockey, you can. So the face-off to the right of Alexander Wind. It's a little bit of water on the back of the neck. He was under a lot of pressure during that shift, and it is warm. Not oppressively hot. 26 degrees in Calgary. Not like 2 years ago in Montreal when we were playing the BC and D and we had humidex in the 40s every day. And the players were really struggling with the heat in the arenas. Very comfortable for this time of the year here in Calgary. And not a lot of humidity. So good conditions for playing, bouncing in, and Schatz has got that and gives a little shot, does shots to Dylan Churchwell. Churchwell was rushing in there. He's having a laugh about it. Once again, we'll have to redo the face-off. The shot went wide. Vancouver still on it in the slot. That one, again, good chance, missed the net. That was Ben Wawitka. Churchwell back towards his own blue line, gets to it, clears it. It was knocked down by Pasternak. A shot comes in. Again, didn't get through to goal. Pasternak's got it again. Pasternak with a shot. It's loose in the crease. Wind was down. Saskatoon player was knocked over. A couple of them were, as Vancouver clear house in front of their goal. Brock Harrison gets up limping a little bit. Seems to be okay. Couple of good chances there for Saskatoon to break this tie. But nothing past either goaltender yet. Mainman unable to get it out. Shot comes in wide of the goal from Holden Knights. That's stolen away. Vancouver, can they get it out over center? No, they cannot. Navrot, his pass in behind his teammate. Navrot got it back and Churchwell took it away. He's trying to get it to Holden Knights. Mainman down in the corner. Lamontier tried to get to him. Mainman spun off that, got it out in front, and had a chance. Back and forth we go. As teams make a change, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Into the corner here on the near side. Mayman couldn't get to it. It goes off a stick and up and out of play. So they tried to get it to Christian Magnus down the left side. Getting back to break that up was Keegan Federico. Right from the faceoff, they bring it in, but it's broken up. Quick pass up ahead. They tried to spring Mainman. Couldn't touch it. Would have been offside. Now we'll bring it in onside. Mainman cutting into the middle. Surrounded by Saskatoon players. Gets away a shot anyway. The save is made by Shots. Magnus brought it in over the blue line, but over on the right side of the floor, his teammate was in ahead of him. So that will be offside. Turning, getting away. Marcel LaFortune, and then lost it, but he was tripped. And that explains why he lost it. And heading to the penalty box for Saskatoon is number 52, Justin D'Entremont. And no arguing that call. Vancouver with 2 minutes, man advantage to try and break this scoreless deadlock. LaFortune won the face-off cleanly. That'll help Kayla Federico. Back to Kayla. Federico, one-timer wide of the goal. Rebound, Mainman with a shot. That one's right on goal. Shots with the save, doesn't give up the rebound. Federico, Mainman. Mainman working in off the boards. Threw it across to Kayla. Back to Federico, to Kayla. LaFortune's in the slot. Federico with a shot. Hit somebody in front, went out of play. Went off a defensive play. No, let's see, where are they going to bring the face off? They're going to bring it outside. So went off a Vancouver player. They're not happy with the call. But the call is what the call is. 1:22 to go in the power play. This time, Saskatoon win the faceoff. And that will allow them to send it the length of the floor. Wind will leave it there for Kayla. They'll lift it into the corner. Again, they'll try and get Mainman in there. The two number 8s go in, Mainman and Mitchell. Mainman's got it. Back to Federico. Keep that same power play unit out there. Into the slot. Shot just goes wide from Harp Calcat. Federico doesn't shoot it. Kayla back to Federico. One-timer. That is stopped, and Shots has got it. Doesn't give up a rebound. Now Vancouver will change up the power play with 36 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Sean Fear, Dylan Churchwell, Shaden Dosanjh. Jesse Backmeyer. And we'll get the fifth player for you shortly. They win the faceoff to Vancouver. Here's Churchwell. Here's Brandon Nobbs battling in front of the goal. There's a heck of a battle happening in front of Brandon Shots. They score! They take advantage of the power play with 21 seconds left, worked it over to the left side. And it's Shaden Dosanjh who gets Vancouver on the board with their first goal of the game. Here's Churchwell. Have a look around. Top of the circle, Dosanjh just winds up, rips it. I don't know if it was tipped. It may have been. There was a Vancouver player in front. I think it was Nobbs, but I don't think it was tipped. I think it went straight in. And we have our first goal of the game. There'll be a flooring call against Saskatoon. Still lots of time left in this one. 9:23. We'll kick things off tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock local time with 3 games in the Masters. We'll start with the Calgary Mustangs, the home team, taking on the Saskatchewan Mammoth. They'll be followed by the Alberta Havoc and the Manitoba Herd. And then the Montreal Machine and the Calgary Mustangs. 3 games in the Masters tomorrow morning. And we'll have a game in the women's. And we'll finish things off in the evening with 2 more games in the men's A. Still time to go here tonight, though, to decide this one. Harrison got it in front of, went off a stick, comes here to the boards and cleared out by Vancouver. Garrett Van Giel stops up behind the goal. Harrison flushes him out. Play down below us, just outside the blue line. Christian Magnus digging for it. Finally, it comes into Alexander Wind, the goaltender for Vancouver. And he will put a stop to that. One 0 Vancouver, a power play goal. Navrat in to take the face-off for Saskatoon. Pasternak trying to hold the line, couldn't. Ball squirts down, go just wide of shots. They're going to wave off the flooring. And behind the goal, Pasternak in there looking for it. Pasternak. Off the boards, kept in by Dosanjh, and now it's cleared out. Quickly up ahead. Here's a chance. Knocked off the stick of Holden Knights at the last second. Does it look like he had a clear-cut breakaway? Saskatoon asking for a penalty, not going to get one. Oh, what a pass. Laframboise. Here's Knights again, stepping in, looking short side, and I think it went off either the crossbar or the post. I don't think the goaltender made the save. Let's see. We'll know when we see where the face-off is going to be. It looks like it's going to be in the Vancouver end, so credit Alexander Wynn with the save on that short side shot by Holden Knights. Right in front, scramble in front, ball bouncing around, ball is cleared. Away from the front of the goal, but kept in. That shot, again it's loose in front as Wynn couldn't find the rebound. Cleared away at the last second by Vancouver. Now they'll get it out of the zone. Saskatoon pressing now. Keller clears it in. Churchwell turns, gets it out. Vancouver holds the line. Mainman trying to work around Pasternak. Offside. As Mainman was trying to get around Pasternak, the ball went up in the air and Mainman went in just ever so slightly ahead of it and picked it up. It was close and everybody knows it. Saskatoon with it. Bench yelling at the Vancouver players to get in and force them. Don't want to get passive now just because you've got a 1-goal lead. Churchwell, back to Churchwell. Jesse to Dillon. Calcat. Churchwell. Off the boards, too far for LaFortune. Thrown in. Wynn just plays it in around behind the goal. Turning, trying to shoot it was Evan Peters. And that was blocked by Churchwell. It'll go down the floor. That'll be a flooring. We have got 6:01 left to go. Back in a moment. All right, back as they get ready to face off to the right of Wind in goal for Vancouver. Ball goes in behind the goal. Jumping on it quickly, though, was Christian Magnus for Saskatoon. Magnus has got Soroviak all over him. Kept in. Nice play there by Monahan to hold the line. Now it comes out. Dumped in. Getting to it first is Daniel Vero. He hasn't played a whole lot in this game. Ball goes out of play. Down to just over 5.5 to go. Our final game of the evening. In our first game, Edmonton BHC beat Brampton Midnight Express 2-1. Our second game, New Tecumseh Extreme, defeated the Edmonton Nighthawks 4-2, and we've got this one to finish off. Vancouver down into the corner. Mainman trying to hold off Justin Monahan. Tight going along the boards right now. Battle won by Vancouver. Backhand scores. Mainman with a beauty. Great work along the boards by Vancouver. They outmuscled the Saskatoon players. Battle went on for quite a while. Eventually won by Vancouver, and it was Trevor Mainman who came off the boards. And here is that battle. We'll watch some of it here. Finally, Vancouver win it. They throw it across, and here's Mainman snuck in behind everybody. Everybody was watching what was happening over along the boards. Nobody picked up Mainman. There's a shot, save is made. Rebound is there, but taken away by Jesse Churchwell. This will be a flooring call against Vancouver. Now up 2-0. 4:39 is the time left. Racing out with it, Sean Carey. I don't think we've called his name this evening, but he's out there now in these important minutes. Mitchell softly clears it in, back to scoop it up. Marcel LaFortune. He'll reverse it. Federico. Thrown in, trying to get to it was LaFortune. Magnus Christian bumped off the ball, stays with it down in the corner, has a look around, works it back up towards the top of the circle, tried to throw it in front. That was knocked down, and Vancouver have it. Tried to clear it. Magnus was there to block that. Keeps the ball down deep in Vancouver territory. Churchwell off the boards to himself. Catches up to it. His teammates are changing, so he's all alone on this rush for now. Waits for reinforcements to show up. They do in the person of Daniel Vero. Stolen away. Great work down in the circle, but Vero was all alone. Killed some time. Time is the enemy of Saskatoon right now. Wowitka dumps it in. He'll go in there with Pasternak. Wowitka gets to it first. Tried to get it out in front. Pasternak had him tied up. Time winding down. We've got 2.5 left to go. Kayla didn't get it out, kept in. Fair up ahead, that missed everybody, but it was touched, they're saying, so no flooring. Shots out to play it. Up through the middle, Navrat. Navrat will bring it down the left side. Navrat got it over to Knights, who dumped it in. Navrat in behind the goal, comes up with it, trying to get it out in front of the goal. There's a chance and a big save made by Wynn. Navrat trying to knock it down. Ball was bouncing. He's got it, but it's forced to the boards. Kayla took it away, and he'll calm things down. Up ahead to Jesse Churchwell. Churchwell will hold it. Named started to make a run, then had to hold up, and Churchwell will clear it in. 1.5 to go. Anderson couldn't catch up to it. Ball comes to the boards. Carey back behind the goal. Federico has it. Federico gets away from Mitchell. Ball still down in low. Now it comes out and just calmly flicking it down the floor. We're under a minute here in the second and final period. Brandon Schatz gone to the bench for 6th attacker. Saskatoon desperate here. Half a minute to go. It comes into the crease. Wind has got it, covers it up. And the inevitable pushing and shoving takes place. Exactly 30 seconds left. Timeout. Saskatoon. Not going to go down without a fight. And player is knocked down, but I don't think anything is going to come from it. One last chance here for Saskatoon. A player knocked down in front. There's going to be a penalty as, again, frustration. We saw this in the last game. And the penalty will go to Vancouver, holding the stick. So they get the first one. They don't call the retaliation. Shaden Dosanjh is in the penalty box. So power play for Saskatoon. 19.8 seconds left. And the one word a broadcaster's not allowed to say is what we're thinking about right now. Cleared. Down the floor, no flooring, and that will do it. Just 3 seconds up ahead. And there's your final, 2-0, Vancouver defeating Saskatoon, the shutout for Alexander Wind. All right, that'll do it for us. We're going to step aside. We're back here again, and how's my math? 22 and a half hours from now with another game tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock local time. Once again, we're going to start with 3 games in the Masters. We didn't see any, we only saw the men's A this evening. The Masters and the women's competition kicks off tomorrow. First game tomorrow morning, home team Calgary Mustangs taking on Saskatchewan Mammoth. The rest of the schedule is on the CBHA website. You can check it out there. Folks, we're going to call it a night. Take a little break. Be back bright and early tomorrow morning. My name is George Scott. Our camera person today was Robin Roots, who did a fabulous job. Thanks so much. First time doing the camera and filling in like that. Not sure who's going to do it tomorrow morning. There are a few different volunteers I think who are going to help out. Robin, thanks for your help this evening. To everybody else, have yourselves a great night. See you tomorrow.